Greg Oz, and now Larry Mitchell on electric guitar.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday Night Live. And hi, James on Facebook. Took your blues away. Awesome. Rod Paget on YouTube. Planet Orange Purple Ring. It's weird how this program doesn't show me the emojis, all of them. It interprets them. Renee, thank you so much. So I want to give a big shout out to, first of all, to all of you who are watching, but a big shout out to everyone who watches continuously every week, both shows. Um, Without fair, there's a core group of people that watch just about every show. Occasionally, they have to do something else, but they watch every show. And then there's this core group that tip, donate, um, and thank you guys so much for helping make it happen. Hitting a like is great. Subscribing is great. Um, I just want to acknowledge like Renee. Thank you so much. Uh, Stephen and Kat, always. Debbie Berry, always. Thank you. Yes, just want to acknowledge that. Thank you guys so much for doing that. Hi, Debbie. It's good to see you back. Hey, Brian. Hi from Z, Barb, and Brian in Phoenix. Just left those guys. We had a wonderful house concert at Barbara's house, and I did my Sunday night acoustic show from there as well, which was not last night, but the night before. Yeah, I'm getting back, slowly getting back my days, understanding my days. Brett, Brett's always watching. Thank you, Brett. Brett's making great music too. So, uh, Brett, if you want to put a link to yours, Brett's on you on Twitch. Renee's on Twitch. Steven's on Twitch. Oh, happy birthday, Cash! Cash's birthday today or yesterday. Was it yesterday, Steven? It was yesterday. My days are gone or run into each other a little bit sometimes. Anastasia on YouTube. I played that while I was there in St. Charles. Cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Kim in Albuquerque. You know what's weird is sometimes. So I have a blue. I can see all stream. I'm streaming to Twitch, Facebook, two Facebook pages, and YouTube, and the names come in different colors. So there's a blue background against the comments, and sometimes the writing is in a dark red, and I can't read it no matter what. I'm guessing the comments are all, but then the people's names are in. Like Brett, you're in a gold, a muted gold color right now. Twitch and DF Dub and Dallas is on Twitch, and you're purple, and it's really hard to read in against a blue background. But I'm doing the best yet. The cats and dogs are digging it too. You got cats and dogs there? What's going on? Carol Dalek in Brooklyn. Thank you very much on Facebook. Spencer Favi Marie. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Vavi Marie. Spencer, help me out a little bit. Mike Grooms, thank you very much on Facebook. Brett's emojis come through. April, thank you very much on YouTube. Amy, Amy in Dallas. I'll be in Dallas next week. Is it next week? Is it next week? Is it next week? The Dallas Guitar Festival's coming up. Look at the performers there. Is there another page? I thought there was another page. I'm looking forward to seeing my friend Andy Timmons play, as well as quite a few other players, and jamming in the All-Star Jam. That's going to be fun. N3 TTY Loki 73. Nettie Loki 73 is thanking Debbie Berry, cool, on Twitch. I'm guessing for turning you on to this stream. I'm guessing, or maybe something else. I don't know. Oh yes, there you go. Hello, is it Nettie? Nettie Naughty Loki. I'm bad at guessing license plates. Jeannie Thompson on Twitch. Trying to read the emojis is even funnier. Anastasia, at some point you gave me a face red heart shape, face red heart shape, face red heart shape. Thank you. Maysim. Oh, Dolly right down the street, literally right down the street. Hey man, I'm back. I'll be back for a little while. John Francis in the house. Yes, John, I was thinking about you guys recently. We must talk. David Dale Parker in Australia, on the west side of Australia. Thank you. David Dale Parker. Great photographer. Rachel. Hey, Rachel. Rachel Pryor. Peter Wolf from Nags Guitars is on. Zex606. Poot Ninja. Thank you for asking for some thumbs up. If you guys on YouTube, please hit the like or the thumbs up button. It all helps it helps feed that algorithm, which will send it out to other people. I don't know if you guys were aware that like the last couple of shows, last 2 weeks I was out without taking one of my guitars because I have this beautiful Nag Severin LM, which is my model, and I'm lucky enough to know some really nice people that have bought one, and really nice to lend me theirs when I travel, because I was traveling on a different airline, and since I don't have status, I wasn't always I'm not always able to get on the board with the guitar sometimes, because if you board late and there's no room, they don't like that. But anyway, some people let me my friend Raleigh in Sheridan, Wyoming, let me his. Joe Gable in Albuquerque, New Mexico, let me his Severin LM, and then our friend Eric Riley in Phoenix or Mesa, yeah, that area, lent me his, and it was a pleasure to play and know that it was going to sound the same and feel the same. So much so that I grabbed the wrong guitar here today, because I have a few of them and they feel and sound pretty close to the same. I have one that's got a maple fretboard that sounds a little different, but I grabbed the wrong guitar. I looked at the image on there, and it's like, wow, that looks like it's the aged Scotch. The other funny thing is, so the Nags colors, a lot of them are so Nags guitars, the models. The type of guitar is based off Native American waterways in Maryland. It's the Severin and the Chenna and the Kenai. But the colors are sometimes based off alcohol, and I don't drink, never did. But so this is aged Scotch, and then I have a Burgundy, and there's some other colors in there too as well. So it's funny, but yeah, I am playing not the guitar I thought I was going to be playing tonight. Sometimes colors do weird things to me, eyes wise, and so I really didn't pay attention until I saw the reflection in the camera here. Felicia, thanks for finding me. David Major, on YouTube. All right, let me get down to the bottoms again here. Do, 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 do. Hey, Alvin. It's been a while. Alvin in San Diego. Planet Orange Purple Ring. Oh, cool, Brett. Brett, Brett, Brett gets inspired when he comes here and watches. That's awesome. Thank you, Jeannie. Jeannie Thompson in Montgomery, Alabama. James McDowell, I'll take 25 viewers on YouTube and however many on Twitch and however many on Facebook. I'll take it. 25 people are really engaged in making and enjoying it. I'll take it. There was once a time in the early Facebook days before Facebook did their algorithm shift that there would be 2,000 people watching. Then it was 200, and then it was two. Then I figured out that they were shadow posting me, ghost posting me. That's what it's called. Don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because they keep telling me that I'm playing copyrighted material, but I'm playing my own material. Oh, Dolly, you're in Raleigh. Dolly in Raleigh tonight. All right. Defcon Clark. Defcon Clark has one of these guitars. Elizabeth Banconi. Hey, Liz. All right. Liz, I'm actually coming in New York, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be there for 24 hours or if I'm going to be there for 12 hours. I'm shooting a movie. I'm playing a guitar player. You can imagine that, me playing a guitar player in a movie. So I'll give you a heads up. Um, it is on a Sunday. Stephen and Brett, you guys talk about Knight Rider and Chia heads. All right. Um, Andy Guitar. Andy Guitar Live. Where are you watching from, Andy, on YouTube? It says, are those middle and neck single coils regular sized ones? They look slightly smaller. Are those Nags pickups? These are regular size. These are DiMaggio Area 67s and a Satch track, DiMaggio Satch track. Regular size. I got big hands. Maybe that. I don't know. I don't know. Liz, I definitely will. Mason, yes, I'm a guitar player in a nightclub. I'll probably be on screen all of 50 seconds, 30 seconds. But maybe, and I'll be in the background, I bet. I get to play one of my songs. Thank you, Renee. Big hands, warm heart. Andy Guitar, watching from Germany. Sure. We're in Germany. I used to go to Germany a lot. I mean, I went twice last year, but I used to go to Germany every year, almost every year to play. Um, Twitching DFW. Did you change your color? You're now green. Did you change your your name, did you change the color of your name? Because before you were that deep, almost blood red against a blue background. Oh, you did. Oh, you must. How do you do that? That's awesome. So now Renee is kind of a pink against the blue, but I can still see that easier. Settings. All right. What do I want to play? Oh, I know what I want to play. All right, guys. So the next show is next week. Next week, Dallas Guitar Festival. See if I get this right because it's been changed a couple of times. Jeannie, you sent me the right. Jeannie asked me when I was playing or something like that, and I sent it to her, and she sent it back. She's like, "No, you're playing. This is when you're playing." They keep changing it. I think. Um, I will. Yeah. If you stay, I don't know if I'll make it there this year, but we'll see. We shall see. Um, I'm usually, well, I can't say where I usually go. I used to go with my friend Cloudy, and she would set up shows and stuff like that. But she's no longer with us. Um, so I don't know. Probably start around Dusseldorf. There was tentative plans for me to go to the Guitar Summit this year in Mannheim. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but we'll see. Um, what was I going to say? What was I gonna say? Oh, so the Dallas Guitar Festival. Friday supposed to be with the band, but my drummer has just dropped out. Supposed to be with the band at 3:30 on the Category 5 stage, and then throughout the day I'll be playing at G Brat's Guitars booth, and then I'm going to stop and play at the Finnick Acoustic Guitars booth as well for a little bit. Although it's really hard to hear acoustic guitar in that room. But I'll be there. And then Saturday, I think it's 12 o'clock on the inside clinician stage where I'm playing and talking and hopefully sharing some insight on tones and stuff and effects. And then Saturday night is the All Star Jam, Jimmy Wallace's All Star Jam. Brett, Category 5. Category 5 stage. And then Sunday is I think at 6 o'clock on the Category 5 stage. No, sorry, 6 o'clock on the clinician stage. And then after that, I'll be in East Texas, Longview, and Marshall. And I think there's a free show Thursday night in Longview at yes. In front, I'm gonna play in front of my friends. There's a wonderful family in front of the Pietro's Pizza. I did it a few years ago. I did it in 2019. It was a blast. Um, my good friend Stephen Filipazzo. He's like, oh, my staff likes to hear you play and stuff like that. So I'll go play, and we had a bunch of people outside, and I met some really cool people, and yeah, it's fun. It's very fun. Then I have a private house concert, and then Saturday daytime. I think 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 2:30. Is in the Marshall in the square in front of the courthouse, and that's free. Munich would be cool. I played Munich years ago with Tracy. Um, I have not been to Munich since 1992. Love to come back to Munich. Oh, cool. Ronaldo Boom, pick your use. I don't understand. Mark Bond, happy Tuesday on YouTube. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. Posting that everybody should check out the interview on Music Heals. You know, I haven't seen the interview. I guess he posted the whole interview. I have not seen that. Oh, that's right. DEF CON Clark, you're coming to Dallas. Awesome. Are you driving? Are you driving or are you flying? Oh, okay, Kevin. That's what's guy. I haven't seen it. Kevin's on. Cool, DEF CON Clark. You sent me links in Facebook today? All right. I think it's I don't think there's anything else coming up I can share. I am going to do a tour with a little run of shows with Travis Larson up in the Northwest or Northern California. It may continue up. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go up. In fact, I know I'm going up. This is the July. I don't know when it is. I don't know when it is. But oh, I need a device. I just had a total. I don't. I'm playing some shows with Travis Larson in San Francisco. I don't know when it is. Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Total blank. Is it June or July? It's June. It's June? Is it June? Let me get a device. Hold on a second. Do, do, do. Oh, it's June. Yeah, June 13th and 14th are in San Francisco and Hayward, California. There we go. Steve, you brought your Stramberg and a little Newx amp for this workshop. Oh, nice. Very cool. Very cool. Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl's on. Brett, San Francisco is your favorite city. Very cool. Um, Jeff Eason. Hey, Jeff. Uh, Twitch and Deep Dub, they do not. These are two venues that I used to play when I used to do a few shows, runs of shows opening up for the Travis Larson band. And I don't remember the name of the venues, not in front. But I'll be making a flyer and I'll post those probably by Sunday. Scott Peterson, hey. All right. Scott's the person that first turned me on to Fractal Audio. Watching his post. Rosanna, what did you miss? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you missed. Ronaldo Boom. Boom Bomb. Ronaldo Bomb. Which pick do I use? Now I get it. I am using Dava. I think it's going to be called Gold Drops. My signature pick. Due out very, 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 very soon. Dava Gold Top. So if you're familiar with Dava picks, they make the Durland and the nylon, the green, the purple, stuff like that. These are my gold. They're gold. Gold. I wanted to call them chocolate drops, but we can't do that. So they're gold drops. They're very heavy. Brett, you defer to the Northern Lights bookstore site. I'm lost. Cool. So this is actually, this H-Cot is the very first Severn LM ever made. And the first one I got before was actually going to be a model. This is like the prototype for the model, I guess. And I took this literally all over. It's been Germany, France, Italy, Russia, Dubai, Korea, South Korea. Where else has it been? Iceland. It's kind of been everywhere. It's been a lot of places. But I had stopped playing it and playing Cinema Mule. There's no particular reason other than the fact that it shows like it's been around. And I was trying to preserve it a little bit. But it's good to play it tonight. Yeah, Kevin, it's called aged Scotch. Aged Scotch. There it is without the reflection of the light. All right. Well, I'm gonna yeah, set on my shows. Dallas Guitar Festival next weekend, May 3rd through 5th or 4th through 6th. 4th through 6th. Let's go with that. And then the week after that is in Longview, Texas. If you happen to be in Longview. And then comes June. There's lots of private events in June. But then the June 13th to 14th with Travis Larson, and then the next following Friday, I am up in Lebanon, Oregon. I just remembered that. And then yeah, I can't remember. They'll be posted. They're on my website. They will be on my website. Is that Joy Harjo? You're in Dallas, Fort Worth? Hi, Joy. That is Joy Harjo. Cool. Joy, I wish you were here playing with me. I got a show with Joy coming up in October. In Wyoming, right? It's in Wyoming. October. Oh, Joy Youngblood. Hi, Joy. Hi, Joy Youngblood. I thought it was Joy Harjo. I have a show with United States Poet Laureate Joy Harjo in October. But Joy, thanks for joining us. I'm going to play Twitch and DFW 234. I'm not sure. 234. Now, see, I have to go back. I don't know what that means. All right. I'm gonna play some music, and it'll be time to sign off. I got to get back to production. That's what I do. I got to get to production. I got a few things that I started that I have to finish in the next few days. So thank you guys for watching. Oh, thank you, Twitch for DFW. May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Wow, I was way off. May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Thank you, Joy. Yeah, Twitchity. Thank you guys. Well, I'm gonna play one more song and then I'll sign it right off. So thank you for watching Tuesday night live, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. I will be home here, back in the chocolate room still on Sunday. And hey, Margaret. Margaret's on in Atlanta. David Major. Awesome, David. All right, I'll do Grace. Grace is from a record that doesn't exist anymore called Temptation. And it was on a couple other things too. This is Grace. As always, a quote by my friend Zach Friedhoff. When I gave all my love and I've gone home, they'll say I was here and I put a little dent in fear. And that I made someone smile. I hope I made you guys smile tonight. I smiled. I'm still smiling. Twitch and DFW, I'll see you in Dallas next week. Amy as well. All right. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see what. Let's do. I was gonna do Favors and Dragons tonight, but I did not. Okay, let's do this. Good night, everyone. Stay safe, healthy, and happy. Good night, Dale.